This little zombie would sprint across 18 blocks every single day just to raid the supermarket for snacks. He'd kicked every stray zombie dog on the block at least 800 times, and every other zombie knew better than to mess with him. Because this little dude had the weirdest personality and the weirdest taste. He flat out refused to eat raw meat or drink blood, and anyone who laughed at him got one-shotted on the spot. But there was one exception. One day the little zombie came home pushing a cart absolutely loaded with snacks. He tripped over the doorstep on the way in and face-planted straight on the floor, body so stiff he couldn't get up no matter how hard he wiggled. The guy sitting on the roof munching on crackers watched the whole thing go down and absolutely lost it. Shenyan had been here for 3 days now. He'd gone from totally out of it to fully alert, and the one thing he couldn't stop watching was this weird little zombie. Every single day, the little zombie would head out on schedule and come back pushing a full cart of food, even though he literally couldn't eat any of it. Nobody knew why he kept hoarding all this stuff, but watching him go about his little routine was the only thing that helped Shenyan actually relax. Now it was time to leave. So he decided to leave the little zombie a goodbye gift before heading out. After finally getting off the floor, the little zombie kicked the doorstep twice for payback, shoved his cart inside, stared at all his neatly stacked food, and let out a very satisfied little heh. Then he shuffled into the bedroom next door, a pink room with a princess bed. He flopped down happily, folded his hands on his stomach, and slowly closed his eyes. Noon meant nap time. Technically, zombies don't need sleep, but this one was out here following a full human schedule, meals, rest, the whole thing. In reality, he was just lying there zoning out, even though his brain had been empty for a long time. Once the house went quiet, Shenyan figured the little zombie had gone down for his nap, because he'd already figured out the little guy's whole routine. Wake up after an hour, try a little food, spit it out, then head back out with the cart. Sure enough, the moment the little zombie left, Shenyan dropped down from the roof and decided to clean out the whole stockpile. In no time, every last thing the little zombie had worked so hard to collect was gone. Shenyan left a fresh slab of pork on the shelf as a thank you. That afternoon, the little zombie came back with another full cart of snacks, and a small tear in his clothes, clearly from another brawl on the way home. But the second he walked through the door, he froze. All his food, every last bit of it, was gone. He went through every room twice just to be sure. It was really all gone. He threw his head back and howled, but not a single tear came out. Then he caught a smell. He followed it and found that slab of fresh pork. It smelled amazing, but he had no idea how to eat it. All he wanted was his food back. Even a zombie this clueless could figure out someone had robbed him. He completely gave up, lay in bed feeling miserable until the middle of the night, eyes still bone dry, but quietly locked the thief's scent away in his memory. He made a promise to himself. Next time they met, he was going to eat that guy. The next morning, his stomach woke him up. He shuffled to the kitchen, grabbed the pork, and opened his mouth as wide as it could go, and his jaw straight up fell off. He popped it back into place and got ready to try again. Then suddenly remembered, Mom always said food has to be cooked before you eat it. But how do you even cook meat? He stared at the delicious-smelling pork for a while, then stormed back to the living room and just ate some snacks from yesterday instead. After finishing his snacks, he decided it was time to move. There was a thief here. He needed somewhere the thief couldn't find him. His only possession was a single little shopping cart. Along the way, a few zombie neighbors tried to say hi. He ignored every single one, and almost forgot about the thief altogether. Soon he hit an unfamiliar street. A huge zombie stepped out to block his path, flashing long claws and baring its teeth. If you translated it into human speak, it was basically, "Yo, what's a little runt like you even carrying? Real zombie